stuff. There are extra ideas, but I nailed down my weekend,
Ah,
September 13th weekend, but I'll explain more later on. So I think we are live, maybe? Yep. What's up, people?
oh man, we all live. What's up, good people? We in? You know what we in? It's the Funky Fly Sippers back in the building.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a long gray hair.
I know.
Oh, this goes all the way down. Oh gosh.
Oh man, you getting the Master Roshi, ain't you?
Fam, no, no, nah, he going to jail. Try to get that Goken, yo. That Goken from Street Fighter after after he beat you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, man. I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
Chill, chill, chill. What you sipping on, man?
Yeah, man. First things first. Got a slight tall boy, but it's actually just a returning champion. Mainly get this one. This is Wicked Weed Pernicious. Let me get it in the shot. Let me not get too close. I mess around, go out of space. Um, I do for those that like IPAs, definitely give this one a try. This is from Wicked Weed out of Asheville. I also mainly get it because I like the color scheme of the can because it's basically the same as me and my wife's wedding colors. So I always got to throw that shout out
Nice.
there. But I don't talk too much about what I'm sipping on, man. What you over there sipping on?
Little Nanza, Cabernet. Check it out.
Oh, Nancy Cabernet. Okay, okay. See, that's my type of wine right there. I might have to do that. Slide this under here for right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what we starting off with, man?
Soccer, man. Did you watch the Champions League final?
I saw some parts of it and then went back and basically saw some highlights of what I could, and that was a score for you.
Loved every minute of that game. Shout out
Here,
to Del Piero right here, who he said rooting for Inter by a Juventus fan is unthinkable.
hmm
Just gonna rock with him.
we all rock, but do you lean with them? I'm joking.
So yeah, they got destroyed, yo. Ain't ain't nothing to really say.
Yeah, they got
Fam, they
destroyed. For
got
those that didn't see it, it was 5-0.
yeah, there we go. And it was over early, yo.
Yeah, like I didn't see any kind of fight or momentum shift out of Inter. Like,
Like they were trying. PSG did not let up, yo. They were running after them to the
yeah, that's what
last
I was about
minute,
to say.
yo.
I was like, it was more so PSG kept their foot on the gas so much. It was just like,
Dog, I've ne dog, it was no like, okay, maybe we're gonna celebrate a little bit. Nah.
yeah, no. After like because wasn't it like 3-0 in the first like 30 minutes?
Um, yeah, yeah, I think it was 3-0 by the 35th minute, I believe.
Yeah, 35th. There we go. I was like, it was coming in sort of close on halftime. And I remember they scored that third goal. I was like,
Oh
fam.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it it's like the meme you see of like that gang trying to jump that one dude into the game. It was like, and you hear the dude in the background, fight back,
Oh
fight
yeah.
back.
It was
It was that.
that was it.
That got ugly real quick. Yeah, we had a little bit of a family over that day. So I would peek back here and there, and then I would try to watch highlights here and there. But obviously, I was tending to family. But yeah, when I saw that final, I was like, "Fam, this is bad."
Loved every minute of it, yo. Inter did not win the Scudetto. They didn't win the Serie A. They didn't win the Coppa Italia, and they didn't win um the Champions League. All those wins, not a damn trophy. Love it.
Mm,
Love
mm, mm, mm.
it. And about to get hit with a scandal.
To quote Beyonce, all I know is somebody getting fired.
Oh yes. Let me give you a brief rundown of that scandal real quick.
Uh-oh.
clip notes, I'm saying. Squabble up. Um, I saw that. Y'all turned to Jay Uso. Four, one word, four letters. Yeet. It's like, get up out of here, fam. Um, come
Speaking of
on. Why can't I just pick
speaking
it
of
up? I
which,
hate this.
that WrestleMania thing I went to that my brother was holding at his house. My
Hmm.
brother and his oldest daughter were both rocking Jey Uso shirts.
What was it? The one that said step one, yeet, step two, yeet, or was it just like the yeet shirt?
Uh, I don't remember Jamie's, but I know Brandon's. It was just yeet, and it had kind of like tribal symbols and stuff coming off of it.
Nice. Okay, for some reason, I can't see anything on my Instagram. I'm gonna try to go to that post.
That is a scandal in itself. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Maybe they in
you
the middle
see?
of maybe they in the middle of taking down their own clips notes about it.
Trash. Trash. Trash, I tell you. Oh man. That sucks. I wanted to read it off. Because it is wild, yo. It is wild what's happening. That sucks. Okay. Well, if it ever comes up, I'll re-talk about it. But yeah, man.
I'll
Uh
notate
did
that.
did you see what happened with France? More
No.
specific, Paris?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's like when teams win the championship or something, right? They
Hmm.
go a little crazy and they, may get out of hand and
Oh, it was like
do
somebody
stuff.
plowing a car into people.
Nah, that that wasn't it.
No, I'm
Fam,
about to say, I think
across
that's the one I saw.
I'm not sure if it's just the city of France or maybe across the country because well no I think it's just this is just the city of France. But they had other celebrations throughout the country too. But
Hmm.
yeah, man, this is the first ever Champions League championship or title or trophy.
Mm.
The team is fairly young. I think they were started in the 70s.
Mm.
Um, PSG was I think 1970 August 12th. So they're fairly young.
Hmm.
They're fairly young. Considering that was Barcelona 1899, Real Madrid 1902, Bayern Germany 1900. I know Juventus is 1897. So you got this massive team now, 1970. It's
Yeah,
like a baby.
yeah.
Um uh so 192 people got arrested. No, sorry. 192 people got injured. Multiple arrests. Two people passed away. They can't win nothing no more, yo.
Right.
Nah,
Jesus.
yo. They tore that city down. So this um hold up. So, so dang it. There we go. They won every trophy this season.
Hmm.
Won that and went nuts. So
They not
they
allowed now.
they can't win nothing no more?
The level of can't get right.
Man, there we go.
192.
Okay. A confidential report reveals nearly 300. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Inter Milan scandal.
Hmm.
A confidential report reveals nearly 300 million euros in revenues from a fictitious Asian sponsor from 2016 to 2019, allegedly used to bypass financial fair play. Financial fair play is when every team gets a cut of something.
Yeah.
in like the league. So they were getting money in their pockets. Just, you know, yeah. With other clubs that were like while other clubs were punished for less, Juventus, they took away 15 points from us. 15 points is ridiculous. The
Yeah.
Italian Federation is allegedly helped. The Italian Federation allegedly helped Inter avoid sanctions, even amid links to mafia-connected fans. So, hey man, relegate them like they relegated us in 2006. Take
Mm-hmm.
away 15. Yeah, take away their trophies, bro. So, man, let's look at it real quick, yo. Let's see. 2016.
You just made this episode more juicy. You didn't turn this episode
Where
from
we
a
going?
regular hamburger to a beef brisket.
Since 2000 and damn. Okay, this is yo. This sound nice to me, yo. I'm gonna go ahead and read it, bro. 2016 to 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The last like so okay, so Inter went from '06 to 2010. Then AC Milan won 2011. Juventus won from 2012 all the way to 2020. And
Mm-hmm.
then Inter won in 2021. Okay. So it has nothing to do with their trophies. So yeah, yo, they got they gotta relegate him, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Take it back, bro.
uh,
Take it back to the bottom of the map.
Mess around, get the Nate Dogg and Warren G. Relegators.
Yo, they gotta go, man. Something gotta happen.
Mm-hmm.
Something gotta happen,
That
man.
is wild. 300 million euros.
That bot that just injected it in there, and league officials were like, I don't see nothing. You see
Big ticket
something?
fund.
I don't see nothing. And then you got like ultras are like the supporters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the super supporters. So like think about them as like super fans or some possibly can be boosters. How does
Mm-hmm.
it football? Like college football. Dog, if they got mafia links, man, some nah,
They gotta go. They gotta go.
nah. Teams got punished for worse.
Right.
I mean, for less. All of it. They even took away two of our titles. Supposed to
Dang.
have 38, but we only recognize as 36. Pieces of shit. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for soccer, man. Oh, Club World Cup starts 2 weeks. So,
I think it was like soon because wasn't there like something happening at Bank of America?
yep, in 2 weeks.
There we
I'll
go.
be
Yeah.
at the June 24th game. Also, the soccer tournament is going on now in Cary, North Carolina, which is
Mm,
this is dope. I will be up there Sunday for the soccer tournament,
gotcha.
for the semifinal games. But yeah, it's fun. It's like a big festival of soccer. So yeah.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man.
And when you had what was that? UFC?
Oh, UFC 316, the start of the start of the month of fights. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. Call me La Vida Broker because I'm buying up everything. I may even go to Atlanta for the 14th, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna be stupid. So let me show you what's happening, right? We got
Mm-hmm.
UFC 316. It's a rematch of the bantamweight title. We got Marab against Sugar Sean O'Malley, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Saturday. Also, I think the co-main event is a women's title match. Yep. Harrison versus Pena. So or Pena. So I'm going for Harrison because
Mm-hmm.
that's one of my favorite fighters. She looks like Brock Lesnar. Like let's see. I'm gonna show y'all some images, and yeah,
It was like Brock Lesnar.
yeah, that's her, man.
Yeah, the younger Brock.
Yep, down, dog. She just whoa, 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 boy, like the Hulk swinging out there, yo. So yeah, so that's the co-main event. So I'm definitely buying that joint. So after the Wu-Tang show, I'm gonna be watching the fight.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
You said
Um,
the month of fights.
yes. So that's Saturday, the
Hmm.
7th. Saturday the 14th in Atlanta. If y'all trying to go, tickets are not that crazy. Usman versus Buckley is the main event. June 21st, fight night. So the last thing, whatever the fight night, Usman versus Buckley in Atlanta, that's
Hmm.
gonna be on ESPN. It's a non-pay-per-view fight with pay-per-view main eventers. And then
Hmm.
you got fight night the next night, Roundtree versus Hill. Another main event with
Hmm.
pay-per-view folks. Then 317. Oliveira fights is it, Tapora. So or was it is it Taporia? I don't know. It's one of them. So yeah, that's June 28th, International Fight Week in Vegas. International Fight Week, think about it as a Super Bowl for UFC.
Hmm.
And if you want to go into July, Sunday the 13th, midnight. Why? I don't know. They may change the time. Yo, Derek Lewis is in the main event. Wait, is that Bam Bam? I don't know. And then
Would they be
318, you
fighting
got
somewhere on West Coast? And
nah, he's
then,
fighting in Nashville. Maybe the time is messed up.
yeah, so I'm about to say, why would you start the event at 11 p.m. Nashville? So I was about to say, if it's like West Coast, I was like, maybe it's like some kind of prime time thing at like 9 p.m. there, which would be midnight here.
Nah, because the thing is like they usually start the fights 10 p.m. Eastern,
Hmm.
but they'll be in Vegas or something, but at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But going into July, Derek Lewis has a fight on the fight night on the 13th and Saturday the 19th, Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier 3. Yeah, man. I'm watching all of them.
Must see TV.
Must
Where,
see
where's Charles?
guarantee.
That's what I'm about to say. I was like, where's Charles Barkley with the guarantee button?
I cannot wait.
I was like, good stuff,
Dang.
man. Good stuff.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar. That's what Sugar Shane comes out to.
Oh, snap, that's cool.
Oh yeah, like he first did it when I was in Boston for the fight. He was fighting Sterling and he won the belt. Bro, he came out, he was so like calm. I'm like, yo, he focused. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, it's dope. Damn. Damn. You can't get into the building without paying $315 for the for tomorrow's I mean for Saturday's fight.
That gone.
Mm. One word, 4 letters. Uh-huh. Damn. I'm not paying that. Nope. But yeah, that's all I got for UFC, man.
Nice, nice. I don't know which I don't know which topic you would want to cover next. You want to go ahead and
Mm.
tackle NBA, or do you want to do a quick NFL thing?
I'll do a quick NFL fantasy thing. Um, if you had your choice of, and you have the number one running back, oh, okay, no. Okay. If no running backs have been picked yet, and you have and you're gonna pick a running back during this round, who is your number one? You know what? I have a better way to ask it. On your draft board, who's your number one running back off the board?
Because of his performance last year, Saquon Barkley.
Okay. Are you afraid of the Madden curse at all?
Nah, it's already been disproven, so no.
Are you afraid of the Offensive Player of the Year curse?
Also, no.
Okay, that was
You
it.
speaking of you were speaking of the cover that they were.
Oh yeah, that one, and then the Offensive Player of the Year curse, where they
Yeah,
have a some slight decline. But yeah, I don't think the Madden curse has been disproven. I don't think it has. I think somebody does with something.
no,
I f
I'm pretty sure there's actually a Wikipedia article that shows you which ones were disproven.
Let's see.
There's only a hand a handful, but it's enough to make me not be wary of it.
Be wary of. Okay.
And I would still pick Saquon overall.
Said Wikipedia. Let's look this up. Wikipedia.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
think you literally just search Madden curse in Wikipedia.
Huh, there we go.
Then it goes,
Wiki.
and believe it goes down the whole list.
There we go. Where's the curse part? Curse.
Should say like the list of like the cover athletes, and then
Man, it doesn't really say anything.
I can see.
Maybe I'm the wrong one. Eh. Wow. EA Sports Orlando does this. Okay.
Um,
Ooh,
uh, 2018 Tom Brady broke the curse. It was probably the most recent one, obviously.
2018. Did he win a Super Bowl that year?
I thought it was just for the cover athlete.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
Uh,
Oh, like did he not get hurt?
yeah.
Oh.
2005, Ray Lewis did not catch the curse.
Did he have a bad season?
Ravens still made the playoffs the following year.
Let's see.
Calvin Johnson was not cursed.
Oh, nah, he was cursed, bro. You know why?
He was cursed. He was cursed for playing on the Detroit Lions, but he did not.
Yes, nigga.
Richard
Yo, he can't
Sherman,
escape that.
Richard Sherman not cursed. OBJ not cursed. And oh wait, no, sorry. Patrick Mahomes was not cursed. So he's the most recent
Oh,
one.
I don't know about that. I think he got no, he got hurt. I think he made it through it, but he
In
did
the
have an
2000,
injury.
in the 2020 season.
Uh-huh. That's when he had like a leg injury.
Uh, actually, let's see. Yep, said Lamar Jackson did not get cursed. Actually, looked like Tom Brady didn't get cursed twice. And uh Josh Allen did not get cursed.
Hmm.
So I'm about to say it's been disproven that amount of times where I'm like, that's not gonna scare me away from picking Saquon.
Cool. I think mine would probably be Jahmyr Gibbs.
It's still a good one. Especially the fight that they're gonna have, the fight and the grit that they're gonna have uh amongst that team's culture next year
Mhm.
for them to have done so well and then basically lay a goose egg in the playoffs.
Oh, that
Mark my word. NFC North is going to be the division to watch next year.
yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah. Yeah. Packers, Bears. Well, yeah, the Bears are still, I don't know. The defense,
The
but we'll
Bears,
see what happens to offensive line. Um,
yeah.
yeah,
But they had two
Vikings.
13 plus win teams.
Yep.
We will see. We will see.
Yep. But
Get on to this basketball.
yes indeed.
Basketball, I should say. Go ahead and do the other trivia from the one I had from last week. Uh, there's no particular order to this. Because I didn't feel like going through and looking at everybody's stats to get them in order. And there's technically two categories, so one can have more than one and less than the same person in the other, and blah blah blah. So I just went ahead and listed. But there's 8 players to have 1,000 rebounds and 1,000 assists in the playoffs.
Jokic.
Let me make sure. Uh, no, sadly,
Uh,
I
David,
guess
no,
it's Jokic. I
Tim
guess.
Duncan.
Also, no. I think
What?
from the Tim Duncan side, I don't think he actually hit either.
Wait, you said does any player?
Hmm. There are 8 players that have 1,000
Oh,
rebounds
okay.
and 1,000 assists
Draymond Green?
throughout their playoffs. Yeah, Draymond is actually the number one on this list.
James Harden?
No, he would score too much.
Russell Westbrook?
I'm about to say, obviously there is the GOAT debate.
Hold on, your mic is popping.
Uh, the debate for the two that's in the debate for the GOAT.
Oh no, there's only one, man. So Jordan,
Hmm.
and then the second best player, LeBron. Yeah.
Right. So there you go. You got 3. Just need 5 more. One is probably going to surprise you.
Kevin
Actually, two
Garnett?
might surprise.
No, we said playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about to say Kevin Garnett was only in the playoffs maybe six
Not much
times
at
in his
all.
career.
Yeah. Robert Ory?
Uh, no, mainly because he was more on the wing, so he wouldn't get the rebounds part.
Manu
One of
Ginobili?
them played. One of them played with Michael Jordan.
Scottie Pippen?
Hmm. So now we're halfway there.
Let's see. Oscar Robinson?
Uh, no, but actually close. I think if I was to extend this list and he actually made the playoffs a couple more times, he'd probably been up there.
You said rebounds and assists?
Yeah, in a single playoff run. I put it to you this way: we got
Shaq?
we got 3
No.
Hall of Famers. Shaq wouldn't have the assist part.
Oh, Charles
We got
Barkley?
close, but no.
Damn.
um, 3 Hall of Famers. 2 played for the Lakers in their time, and then 1 played for my team.
Um, Kareem?
No, not that far back.
Oh, okay. Kobe?
Yep, Kobe is number 8 on here. You need another Laker. You need 1 Laker, 1 Celtic, or 1 Maverick.
Um, Bird, Dirk, and Magic.
You got Magic and Bird, but no on the Dirk. Think of the assist side.
Jason Kidd?
Unfortunately, yes, that's the one I said is probably going to surprise you because, like, by his size, you wouldn't think he would have the rebound
Nah. I mean,
side.
he's a bigger guard though, so I can see it.
Interesting little trivia, man. We want to start with, I guess, on the actual news part, the firing or the finals.
Firing, man.
Man, listen.
We
For those
told
that don't know,
y'all.
Tom Thibodeau got fired
You don't care about
what
ligaments.
Tuesday. He doesn't care about ligaments.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yesterday, yeah.
So yeah, yesterday got fired. Um, despite him taking this mediocre Knicks team and kind of beefing them up, making the playoffs 4 times in 5 years. Obviously, like my boy Austin said, America, he doesn't like ligaments. He runs some of his players too much. And honestly, sometimes when you look at him on the court, he looked like he got ties to the mafia. So it looked like sometimes players might be scared to speak back on some stuff. He's also 3-10 in clutch games.
And he doesn't play rookies.
And yes, I'm about to say, added on to that, I think there was a statement said by somebody who said he would have trouble playing 9 people in a baseball game.
Yes. That's the best thing I've heard, yo.
As much as Knicks fans may want to try to keep something around for him, 3-10 in clutch games is unacceptable. Um, there's a there's the flip side of why I also understand why Knicks fans would rather keep him around and do some shifts in management. And I forgot the GM's name. But you remember what they gave up for Mikal Bridges?
Uh-uh.
Three
But he comes off the
unprotected,
bench, right?
three unprotected draft picks for one player that is one of the players coming off the bench lucky enough to be chosen by Tom Thibodeau to go in the game and play.
Yo, he the
Gave up
problem, man.
gave up another 2 picks and Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns.
Which I don't think I would give up Dante in that trade, man.
So would you have given up Julius Randle and the other 2 picks, or at least Julius Randle and a pick?
Bro, I would have given up Julius Randle and some Skittles.
Well, I mean, he's coming around now. He's better now, but
Is he?
yeah,
He looks like the same Julius Randle. It looks
uh,
good, but it ain't good. And he needs
better
somebody else with him.
better than when he was in New York. He's
I don't
coming
know.
around,
I think it's about the same.
but even still, gave up Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle, and 2 picks. So in total, you give up 5 players worth of picks from your possible future to try to do some backfield and some rebuild for a player that, frankly, me and you don't like. We don't really like Cat like that. I mean, he did kind of shoot okay. We still don't like him like that. We don't pay you big behind the play in the paint. Or the pay on the outside, go get in the paint. So you went after him, gave up 2 players where, remind me if I'm wrong, one of the teams that's going to the finals, didn't they take them to a 7-game series last year?
Wait a minute. Yo, your thing was popping. You said what?
Uh-oh. I said, remind me again. The one of the teams that's going to the NBA finals, didn't didn't this Knicks team take them to a 7-game series last year? I mean, of course, it was conference semis, but even still.
The Pacers?
Yeah.
Think so.
Pacers Knicks went, I believe went 7 last year.
Hmm.
Anyway, but now all your future is gone, and 3 of those picks are unprotected. So you can't even get them back.
They gone, man.
So I would have more questions for the GM than I would have for understanding why Thibodeau's fired, despite him being 3-10 in clutch games. That's all I'm gonna point out. There's a lot of moves with some question marks, and realistically, maybe Tom Thibodeau sees something in his bench where he ain't playing them players. I don't know. I have more questions for the management of the team than the coaching of the team, if that makes sense. Because it'd be 4 playoff appearances in 5 years. That's where I stand on it.
Who do you think is going to be the new coach?
That's the other question for the GM. And Stephen A. Smith said at this point, you got to get behind the microphone and talk to the media and start answering questions. That's what I was getting ready to ask because it's not like you got a Tyrone Lue or Eric Spoelstra or Mike Brown out there waiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't even got Lloyd Pierce. Shoot, the team that put y'all out got Lloyd Pierce. I can't even think of any. Say what? You gonna try to go after a Mike Budenholzer again? I don't even know who you could have in mind to go after to just fire him that quick. So, to tell you the truth, I actually don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, in a tough spot. And again, more questions for the GM than the question of firing.
You think they should fire the GM for making those moves?
Yeah,
Clean house, huh?
making all those. I'm about to say making all those moves, but then you want to use the coach as the scapegoat. Which I
I
mean, hey,
mean, the GM did not make that decision to not play those players.
I know. The GM also made the decision to destroy the Knicks' future for like the next 5 years. What pick? What picks they got until 2030?
It don't matter, man. They New York. They're gonna be losers. They can't win anything because you saw what happened to Paris.
And Bill's Mafia be celebrating like that before the game even starts.
That's why they're almost in Canada, away from the rest of the country.
Yeah, wanted to bring that up. But as far as NBA Finals, man, before we get into the nitty gritty of it, do you know this is the youngest average age of both teams since 1977?
I'm glad. Young players in small markets. Let's
Yes,
go, people.
finally starting to see it now. Young players in small market. Let's also not forget, I'm gonna bring it up again, folks. The Thunder have six extra picks between now and
Oh, they
2029.
own the draft like 2030
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Which 1977, that was back with the Portland Trailblazers versus the 76ers. It's back when Bill Walton won his championship. Um, you are you feeling confident on anything besides this is must see TV? Are you feeling confident on any picks for the finals?
Um, I am. So originally I said Thunder in a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say that. No, I'm not. I'm not. I think Thunder's gonna lose one game. Just because we saw how they kind of lost their mind against the Timberwolves
Mm-hmm.
in game three. They kind of took the foot out the gas. I think Thunder in five, and it's
Yeah,
not even gonna be close.
I can agree with that, mainly because of how the Thunder played defense. Um, I mean, just Lou Dort, just himself, he basically got a linebacker bodying you up. When you have a body built for basketball, Lou Dort is built to play football, and he's going to be one of the ones bodying you up. Hartenstein can come off the bench, fresh legs, guard your big man. So there's a lot of things going the Thunder's way, and like I agree with you, it'd probably be Thunder in five. I can see the Pacers taking one in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but congrats getting there, I guess Pacers. But it's going to the Pacers are basically going to have to play nearly flawless basketball with Halliburton, Siakam, and Obi Toppin, like some of their bigger guys.
Oh,
And TJ McConnell is going to have to help control pace. Like all of that's going to have to go flawlessly in order for them to stand a chance in this series. I think it's. I agree with you. I can see Thunder in five.
hmm.
Um.
I think it's gonna be both games gonna be high scoring.
Oh yeah, no. That was the part I was going to say about the must see TV. I was like, nah, either way, it's going to be a high scoring game. Every game's going to be a high scoring game. Every game's going to be 120 plus. But for those
Yeah.
that are able to attend said finals in Oklahoma City, y'all be careful out there because there is notations of possible severe weather. Uh, which before I get to what we're well, let me go ahead and say it. Possible severe weather that can include tornadoes and hail up to the size of apples. And I'm
Nope.
not joking. Not joking there. A lot of the weather people that I've seen that forecast from said be sure to protect your cars. It's one of those. But do you think that will have an impact on like the start time of the finals if it actually hits?
Nah. Time is money. The only reason why they didn't start the Gold Cup on time is because fans were breaking into the stadium and the fans and the players' families were in danger.
Ah,
And it was
uh,
chaos. Other than that, nope, because y'all gonna be at the arena super early. Hmm.
well, for again,
Well,
those
guys, the
y'all
fans aren't here. That's what's up. We running out this building, right? Run it. Run it. Because TV time is money.
for those that do go, if you do not find a parking garage, protect your cars because hail up to the size of apples is crazy,
Stay home and get that insurance.
right?
Or stand outside and get that insurance or something. What happened,
Uh,
concussion?
um, but from what I saw, it should be good for game two. But yeah, I just happened to hear because at my job, uh, we have to follow weather patterns because we get call centers from all around the country. So some bad weather happened. It's like, yeah, we might be down a couple sites.
Mm.
And that popped up when we was reading the stats off today. I was like, well, go ahead and throw that on the notes. Because it's right in like the North Texas to Oklahoma area is the main threat part. So but yeah,
Hmm.
that's pretty much all I got from my side.
Yeah.
But do
It's
you have
it's it's
anything?
light in the sports right now, man. We're coming to an end on some stuff and starting other stuff. So at least we'll have NBA and NHL championship talk next week. And then a week
Yeah.
after that, we'll have Club World Cup stuff. And then about a month after that, training camp, training
Yeah.
camp, fantasy football talk, football
Yep, that's what
talk.
I'm about to say. I was like, football will be gearing up to come back, baby.
Stop doing some mock drafts.
Yeah, true.
Yep, cool. Well, I guess until next time, peoples.
I know what you say, man. Y'all stay flying. Y'all keep on sipping.
Keep on sipping.